Hi. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Helly Shave. I located to Ireland almost a year ago now, January the 15th. And many of you watching will have attended my workshops back in the UK, chakra dance, mindfulness, stress awareness. And it's been a difficult year. With COVID, with restrictions, I'm currently having to self-isolate for 14 days because I had to travel back to England to be with my father just before he passed away. And so I have 14 days of self-isolation just to be on the safe side with this new strain of the virus. So the pandemic has affected all of us in our own unique ways. So I was wondering what I could give back. And I have come up with a series of workshops combining my stress awareness and mindfulness workshops that I ran to create over the series of workshops. And I haven't filmed them all yet, so I can't tell you how many there are going to be. But turning that into a fun online resource for you with guided meditations, breath work, and also some journaling so that you end up with a series of tools that you can use to help support you at this time and going forward. So, as always with my workshops, you will need to gather the following items. You will need something to lie on. That could be your bed, or it could be a yoga mat or a blanket. You will need a blanket to cover yourself up in because when we meditate, when we relax, our body temperature drops and so you can feel cold. So you need to be warm and snuggly. You will need a pillow or a cushion for your head and maybe one to place under your knees if you're lying on the floor. As well as that, you are going to need a notebook, and I've got some examples here to show you. So you could buy a notebook like this. You can see that it's, I've got some photos I've stuck in mine, some goddess work I did previously, some unfinished work, some other guided painting that I have done. So you can use just an ordinary notebook. You can buy a notebook with a ring binder. If the pages are too thin, you can actually stick the pages together to make them more sturdy for painting on or drawing on or writing on. Now what I like to do is to start with a notebook like this with a spiral binder. But as you can see here, I've taken the spiral off. So this is a workbook for an online retreat I'm currently doing at the moment. And so I've taken the pages apart. And then what I've done is I've actually stuck them, I've coloured them, I've written on top of them. And then at the end of the series of videos, I will show you how to put your ring binder back together to bind it with some ribbon. So you could choose to do this and decorate your cover. That's absolutely fine. What I will say is that you are not going to be producing beautiful pieces of artwork, so don't worry. This is mainly for journaling, for note taking, but if we're going to be taking notes, why not make it nice and pretty? So this is just a blank page. I highly recommend these. These are neon watercolour crayons, and you just scribble on the page and add water and you end up with a nice background. And then what I like to do is to use nice coloured pens on top. So if that's all the art materials you have, you can see I've done the same there. That's great. Some background colour and something to write on. Make it look pretty. Or, just like I have there, just write on the page. So you will need a book, or you can use blank pieces of paper and then just bind them together at the end. And as I said before, I will show you how to do that. So if you have attended my workshops in the past and enjoyed them, this is going to look familiar to you, but with a slightly different slant, because you're going to be putting all of this together in a journal, in a notebook, in something that you can use yourself. And why not make it pretty while we're here? If you haven't attended my workshops, then please look at my page on Facebook, Serenity Balance. You will see some reviews there from workshops that people have attended. This is the first time I've done a workshop like this as a video, so I'll be making it up as I go along and we'll see how it goes. So if you're curious, you don't need to sign up. There isn't a fee for this. I am just producing these videos to give back, to share what we intrinsically know inside us, but sometimes we need to rediscover, or we need to be shown how to tap into that. So I will post on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, or whenever I have posted a new video. I hope to be doing this, posting the videos every couple of days or so, to allow you time to go back, to reflect, to practice some of the techniques I'm teaching you. So enjoy. Namaste.